And Jake Cummings was nearly clear off of the exit of turn 2, but Whitlock got a huge run down the back straightaway. Whitlock is going to take the lead on the outside. Not quite clear of Cummings yet. They're 3 wide just behind him, and that's going to settle out to double wide, side by side, still throughout the top 10 as Cummings holds the inside, and the yellow is out. Trying to figure out who that was. And there it is. Huge hit there. And Whitlock backs out of it. Cummings goes to lead. But yes, pause here. I saw an all-black scheme, and I was like, oh, yeah, that's got to be the Moody Missile, right? But no, that is Ricky Paz up here in the booth. He is fighting to get his lap back as well as Schulenberger and Cummings nearly made contact on corner exit there. That's going to give a huge draft to Whitlock. Once again, Whitlock goes inside of 3, down into turn 3. Ryan Whitlock grabs the lead. Still, he's going to have Schulenberger on his outside. Can't use all that runoff. That's going to give a run for Jake Cummings once again. Cummings going to stick to the bottom. Now Cummings at the inside of Schulenberger. Cummings gets blocked by Whitlock. Now there's still 3. Now Burton looks to possibly go 4. The 26, I think, wisely backs out of it. And he'll hang back in the 3rd spot. But fighting up there with Schulenberger and Whitlock. I apologize for the name mismatch. But Birkins entering pit road just behind the 22 of, I believe that's Jacob Dick. And there is a huge checkup, and then Birkins gets up on the right rear wheel, nearly goes over the wall. Sorry, that is the 4 of Carson Waller's. But when you're running around guys that you can trust, guys that you know are going to work with you, they can provide that draft to you. And they can also not block car going around in the back and bouncing back up into the field. The caution is out. And that was Connor Bingle, number 68 from Huntsville, gets up into the wall, pounds the inside, slides back up onto track. And that is a huge crash.
The race is under yellow. We put the car in map 8, and that cuts the engine to about 50%. Now, map 8 is not viable for racing, obviously, because it's only 50% of the engine power. So you kind of take that one out. Map 6 and 7 are mainly for road courses, but they also work here. The only concern with map 6 and 7 is it's a different throttle shape. So instead of pressing the throttle and getting immediate reaction, map 6 and map 7 allows you to hit the throttle and get a little bit different reaction. And those throttle maps are typically used for road courses, although you could use it here as well. And then, of course, as I said, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 is the most, 5 is the least. So I'm currently riding in the draft. I can ride with map 5 because I have the speed of the draft ahead. There's no reason for me to use more fuel than I need to when I'm maintaining pace. But if I want to go up and pass these guys, I might move a fuel map up or 2, maybe to 3 or 2, and start getting the runs on these guys and passing. Fuel map is a game within the game, if I'm being completely honest, because it requires every driver to know exactly what they want out of the engine at any given moment.
And as we saw there, Paz kind of just riding behind Grant Schiller. Schiller is for position. While you were talking away, a great report, but Nick Henley had an incredible move. 3 wide to the inside. Got to give him kudos for that. Henley from Ball State University. He's back on that, we'll call it the alternate strategy for now. Really, it's just the OWR strategy.
Correct.
And they are crushing hard in the back. Ricky, what was that?
I have no idea, but there are cars upside down. As Nick Stockner would say, get the tarps, baby. We've got a couple flippers. I can't see. It looked like a couple of OWR cars. I looked like Marlo Duncan and I and the rest of the lap cars made it through, but wowee, that was an insane wreck. I'm sure Lee Kane, our producer, is going to get a good look at it here.
He does with the move. Miranda stays middle. Burton goes low. Burton goes low. He's got him by a nose. Burton holds the inside. Going into turn 3, it's Burton. A car length back to Miranda. A car length back to Cummings. Now Burton inside of 4. Miranda should get a run here. Off of 4 for the final time. Coming to the yard of bricks. Beatty. Excuse me, that's Burton walks low. Miranda to the inside, and it's Burton! A late move. Didn't work for him, and Wyatt Burton gets the win of a career.